Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in, and you see
we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Chris Miller, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now.
Cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner is in from second, and he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Chris Miller, now the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him, number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Right now, fellas.
The 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0. He flew out his first time around. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Right up there among league leaders in that department. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Miller is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their choice.
Chris Miller.
He put on the brakes when he did.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back. Farmer come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this 1-0 pitch now. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open
on base in front of him.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7. This one is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give...
He is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adam swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. He's ready now. The pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Miller under it, and he makes the catch. Chris Miller.
We'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Napier is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Miller is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. Chris Miller worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate.
2-2 pitch on the way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Chris Miller. Now another 2-2. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Escalona has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Start the home 7th. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with no. The pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Miller is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Ready now on 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back. Chris Miller. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
See him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Chris Miller, the 1-0 pitch. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. And that's through. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game. Chris Miller will get a shot here in
inning already. He can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make. Chris Miller.
He's going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway for him.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Chris Miller.
Need to give him a little bit of confidence.
1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1, and it's right over his head.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller, ready with the 2-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Good. Chris Miller will stand in now at the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Miller is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding for the base hit in his second plate appearance. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back. Chris Miller. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Miller will stand in, as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second. Here it comes. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Generate a whole lot of torque there. This is neat.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is there, 2 gone.
Have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the...
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris. First pitch on the way. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And he's safe. And the inning is over. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the... Chris Miller.
You're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him.
Ball eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Chris Miller. Exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Whitehead is right there as he'll put it. Chris Miller. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, and that makes this an 8-all ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Chris Miller will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Brandon Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. A goner! A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning. 0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right.